3 dinge wat jy waarskynlik nie van die sanger Josh Groban geweet het nie, is dat hy van koffie gee roomys hou, dat hy pennies versamel en dat hy die stem van die karakter Cartman op South Park perfek kan namaak. En die 4de ding, Big Concerts het Dinsdag bevestig dat Josh Groban Suid-Afrika in 2016 sal besoek wanneer hy met sy nuwe album Stages-toer. Ons gesels nou regstreeks op Skype met Josh uit Pittsburgh. Hi Josh.
Hello.
How's it going? And hi.
Going great. How are you?
Very well. How's our extra guest doing there? He seems very comfortable on the camera.
He is. This is my dog Sweeney, and he's on the tour with me, and we're having a great time.
Are you thinking of bringing him with you to South Africa when you come back?
I think that's a very long flight for him. I know he would love to go on safari with me, but I think he's going to have to settle for chasing squirrels here in Pittsburgh.
Okay. Are you excited to be coming back to South Africa?
I'm so excited. Every time we get there, we go there, we have the best time, and you know, this has been an amazing tour so far. We've only done 3 concerts, but this is an album that I've wanted to make for my whole life, and so to be able to represent these songs around the world and to be able to take them as far away from my home as South Africa is just a huge thrill, always.
Well, it's big news that we're coming, and we're all really excited that you are on your way. Is there something you feel you missed out on when you visited South Africa previously that you're going to make sure that you experience this time around?
Well, I mean, the blessing and the curse of touring around the world is that the blessing is that you get to see the world. You get to travel around and you get to visit places. I've wanted to visit South Africa since I was, you know, in my teens, because I grew up listening to so much music from there. But then the curse is that you kind of sometimes see the world through a hotel window, which is where I'm at right now. And you don't get a chance sometimes to go out and really explore. Sometimes you do the touristy things, or you go to the restaurant that everybody says you have to go to, but you don't get a chance to really walk around and see what the culture is and see, you know, what actually makes everyone tick. So so this time is my 3rd time visiting South Africa. I'm really making sure to take time to walk around and to explore much more.
The tour is, of course, in support of your new album, Stages, which is a collection of Broadway favorites. Are you able to give us your favorite track on the album?
Oh, they are all my children. It's very hard to pick a song. These, you know, truly, it was hard to pick 12 because, you know, we had 100 that we loved so much. When you think about the world of musical theater, it dates back to 100 years. So, you know, we recorded a lot of demos. We eventually kind of kept singing through, and our favorite 13 rose to the top. I will tell you that songs like Bring Him Home, which is just a piano and a vocal, has a very, very emotional impact for me. And then, you know, songs that were some of the first songs that I ever recorded in my whole life, like All I Ask of You, very, very full circle as well.
All I Ask of You is actually links in with my next question. That's a duet with Kelly Clarkson. Is there anything about working with her that surprised you about her?
Well, I was pleasantly surprised at just what a fan she was of this kind of music. You know, anytime you reach out to somebody that's that busy and that amazing, there's a little bit of nerves of just, will they want to do it? Is this their style? Is this their thing? And so when she was just thrilled about singing a song from Phantom of the Opera, I had no idea that she was such a fan of that show. She sent me an iPhone demo while I was on tour, and I nearly dropped the phone. It was so awesome. I thought, okay, well, this is something that's going to be a surprise for my fans, a surprise for her fans. And that's, I think, the best kind of duet. So she's just awesome.
Josh, you're really funny and very involved and witty on social media. So what role does humor play in your life?
Well, humor kind of, I think in high school was my way of self-defense from bullying. I think many people that are funny as adults kind of develop that through really awkward high school years. But, you know, when I first started in my recording career, there was this kind of protectiveness over not being too silly or not being too funny, to just kind of be serious, and because the music is very serious and I'm very serious about my music. But I realized that, you know, we're not all one thing, and I love comedy. I've been doing improv since I was in high school, and different people have given me opportunities to do that on TV and in film. So I thought, you know, rather than be precious about the image, just show all of it, and people will either come along or they won't. But I've had a lot more fun doing it.
I absolutely loved you in Crazy Stupid Love. I thought you were brilliant.
Thank you.
Will we see you in more movies, or does it get really difficult with your touring schedule?
Well, I mean, my film agent hates me because I never have time. But for stuff that's like a cameo, like that was great because it was just a few days to shoot. I just filmed an episode of The Muppets that was a couple days and so much fun to do with Kermit and Miss Piggy. I just filmed a movie with John Krasinski and Anna Kendrick called The Hollers. It's going to be coming out hopefully in a few months. And yeah, I mean, honestly, it really comes down to just the right things happening at the right time. And I've got so many friends now in this business that truly, sometimes it's as easy as a text message saying, hey, are you free on this day? We've got a really funny script we'd like you to read. And sometimes it works out like that, and I love that.
Josh, you were probably one of the last people to work with Kermit and Miss Piggy as a couple, so we've been very, very privileged to have you here on FLITS with us this evening, and we can't wait to have you in South Africa. Thank you so much.
I can't wait to be there. Thanks so much for having me on.
Dit was die sanger Josh Groban oor sy konserte in Suid-Afrika in 2016. Vir meer besonderhede en om kaartjies te bespreek, gaan na CompuTicket. Kaartjies is nou te koop.